Hello everybody, welcome back to Kusogrand8, the bad video game tournament. I am Brosenja, and I'm just getting the last couple things ready before doing the game reveal. Again, thank you to everybody who has supported over the years, and recently with subs, with PayPal tips. All of that helps, especially since when we get to the bracket, which is coming up soon, we have over $2,000 worth of prizes for the players. So all of that helps, including that gigantic crappy. Thank you, Taven, for the bits. Well, Crappy, I think it's time. Go ahead and take us to the reveal. Come on, let's go. Yeah, forget about your memoirs. Crappy's gonna go write a memoir. It's gonna be very, very short. Well, luckily, we've had some fantastic GMs and fantastic referees, and during this referee revenge, we have referees giving out games. Again, right now, referees are at 2-1 with victories versus the GMs. How will our GM fare against this game? Well, we'll find out in a sec. Say hello to our dear referee and temporary GM, Buster Curry. Come on in. I would love to talk to you. Oh my gosh. Hey, no, Buster. Hey, I know you're around. I know you're there. Also, I know that people are asking about a link to Memoirs of Magic. Just Google Memoirs of Magic. You can find the game if you do that. Hello, Buster.
Hi.
Hey, good to have you here. Now, you played on the Kusogrand8 deathmatch recently. That was a lot of fun to have you. You're here representing the referees by giving out a game during this ref revenge, and I'm excited for what you have. I do not know this game.
I imagine most people do not know this game or what it is based on, because I don't think it's ever left Europe. It might not have.
I thought it was Europe, yeah.
It might not have even left France.
I thought it was French, yeah. Okay. So what game is this?
This is Titeuf the Gag Machine for GBA.
Titeuf the Z-Gag Machine for GBA. Well, the players will find out plenty about Titeuf. I don't like the name, but I also don't speak French, so that's... I don't know. There have to be better French names than Titeuf. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, is this based off of a cartoon then?
Yeah, it's a comic.
Okay.
The best way we looked up, so we watched like the animated movie, and we kind of looked up a bit about it, and it kind of seems like French South Park in a sense.
French South Park. Oh, baby. I'm sorry, you're speaking my language here.
Like, there's a lot about, like, elementary school kids misunderstanding sex.
Okay. Oh, those poor stupid kids. That's fine. Well, perfect. Right now, we have two players going up against each other. Not-Elector representing the refs, who actually gave out the first game of today. Fishy. Wow. And then Tristan representing the GMs in Titeuf for GBA. Let me go ahead and make sure that the music is working for us. Who is going to be the victor? Who is going to score a point for their team? We'll find out in a little bit. Now, let me turn the audio on so that we can hear these sweet tunes that I'm sure will not disturb me at all. Please?
They're pretty sweet tunes.
This is actively farting at me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I have dealt with a good fart or two, but... Oh, and Okami, thank you so much for correcting me. I had some weird issues with stuff showing up correctly. So let me go ahead and correct that. Yeah, I'm fixing it. Don't worry, everybody. It's fixed. Everything is fine. And yeah, occasionally, welcome to like trying to auto pull pronouns from multiple spreadsheets, because that's just how I have to deal with it. And because of the way that we have things set up with GMs playing, that throws another hoop into things. It sounds like it's really boring, stupid reasons why it makes things harder for me, but it does. Okay, well, I think I'm ready to begin. Are you, Buster Curry?
I'm definitely ready to see them play this.
Deafy something.
Definitely ready.
Well, Deafy, I'm trying to read what's on screen.
Oh.
I can't even tell what every letter is here, though. That...
Yeah, it's a little hard to read.
I see we, I see none. Okay, they are ready to begin, so let's go ahead and spam some emotes. What would be good emotes? Maybe like, if you have anything that's quote-unquote offensive but isn't really, go ahead and spam that.
French would be good.
French, okay.
Poop would be good, would be a good one. Anything that, like, people can slip on. Maybe if you have, like, a wet floor sign, I guess.
I mean, Bubsy is potentially offensive, I agree. Okay, spam whatever you can as soon as I see movement for one of the players. There we go. Tristan into the game and not Electa getting there.
Yeah, the tutorials. So even without words, the tutorials can help some, I think. Because they at least give you pictures.
Oi! Oh my gosh. I could see,
yes.
I'm just thinking, in Brazil, I could imagine if somebody got slapped, they might yell oi or opa. Probably.
Probably. Yeah, this
or
game is...
EIE.
This game kind of reminds us of Home Alone NES if it was good, honestly.
Okay.
Because basically what you're trying to do is, like, trip up various people in Titeuf's life, whether classmates or the adults. And you can actually set down traps, and as the game goes on, it expects you to do stuff like make combos.
Okay. Like, get them to slide on one trap and hit another trap?
Yeah.
Ooh,
like
okay.
You can make, like, lines as that they'll, like, slide on.
Well, that's fun. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out. It looks like Tristan is in the second area here, and we're just being a butt.
Yeah.
Okay. And there we go.
Yeah, like, Titeuf's just kind of a jerk to everybody in this game.
Do you see multipass? Okay, it's multipass in the fifth element is a pun. It's a French pun. Okay. That's how you. Yeah. I just need to let you know that I see some visible validation that I'm correct about how it's a pun. And yeah.
Oh, people are talking about some of the other Titeuf games, like the minigame one. There is a minigame one on GBA, but it's not very good. And I also don't think it's very Twitch friendly.
That's fine. Oh my gosh. So, how did you come across this game? Where did you first see it?
So for a bit, we were just randomly playing GBA licensed games. And we happened to play this one.
Okay.
And we were like, hey, this is actually kind of fun. Because we had played the other bad Titeuf game first, and we were like, oh no, not more Titeuf. And then we play this one. It's like, oh, this is interesting. It's unique.
Yeah, this certainly has some different ideas. Yeah, Tristan is making a lot of quick progress. I believe that Tristan is currently in the lead. How long is this game?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So we may or may not find out how long it is.
I know we played it for like an hour and did not get to the end of it.
Okay.
So I would be surprised if someone did get to the end, but it could throw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Like, as it goes on, it gets trickier. Like these early stages are mostly just tutorials, so you can kind of rush through them.
Okay.
Yeah, this one that Tristan on is unique because it wants you to actually keep up a chase. So you have to kind of aggro the guy and then run just enough away.
Whoa, Tristan! Go, get away! So apparently the first collection of comics, or the first collection of this comic was named God, Sex, and Suspenders. It appeared in 93, sold a few thousand per Wikipedia, but then the later series that came out, the later compilations, sold pretty dang well. And this apparently was the highest grossing series in French comics.
Wow.
Yeah. So, this is significant, okay? I didn't even know of this, but now I know of Titeuf. Yeah,
it's like the movie. I think Prime had it at one point. The anime movie. It's not bad. It's not great, but it was all right.
Okay.
I think French comics are really fun because there's just so much that, like, as an American, I know nothing about.
Yeah.
Like, you get like Tintin and like a couple others, but then it's like, oh yeah, here's Titeuf, here's this thing that we just never imported.
Yeah, it's like we have a lot of blind spots when it comes to entertainment from other cultures, which sort of makes sense because every location has their own sense of humor, you know? But I feel like we Americans especially are guilty of that, of not knowing much about other forms of comedy or like comedy in other countries. And I love that we get to be exposed to some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
let me tell you, Brazil, as much as I appreciated the comedy when I lived there, it was about 2005 to 2007, saw a little bit of the comedy, and let me tell you, it's way too surreal slapstick for me, you know? It looks like a community theater thing. Well, it's like if you think of Bumblebee Man on The Simpsons, that's really not too far away from the type of comedy that was on Brazilian TV.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, Bumblebee Man is stupid accurate, okay? It really is.
Isn't Bumblebee Man meant to be like a Mexican character?
Yes, but I mean, Brazil has a lot of the same comedy as well. It's a little bit different in some ways. But honestly, the two cultures have a lot in common. Brazilian culture and Latin American culture. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that definitely makes sense.
Ooh, Mr. Torture says that apparently the Bumblebee Man was a reference to El Chavo or Chaves in Brazil. Let me see. And while he was a Spanish comedian, he apparently was popular in Brazil, which would make sense why the comedy is so similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know about French comedy, though. I know French dramas. Some of those are pretty dang good.
All I know for the longest time is that the French really liked Jerry Lewis. And then we watched some Jerry Lewis and we were like, hey, this is pretty good, actually.
Jerry Lewis is good?
Yeah, Jerry Lewis can be pretty good.
Okay.
Well, I think so, at least.
Let me see. Jerry Lewis. I just need to make sure that I'm thinking of the right person. King of Comedy, Visit to a Small Planet, Cinderfella. Okay. The Nutty Professor. Oh, that's right. I hate the Nutty Professor. I gotta be honest. He annoyed the crap out of me. Yeah.
I don't think his comedy's for everybody, but he has a lot of work. Like, The Ladies Man, it's this huge set that it shows on screen at times. Like, he made like a 3-story house for it. Oh, he didn't, but they did.
Yeah,
for the
maybe. I wonder if I've seen some of his other movies because, yeah, The Nutty Professor. Oh, no. Yeah. I'm thinking of the right one. The Absent-Minded Professor was the one that was Flubber later on, but the Nutty Professor I didn't like.
Yeah, I can get that. I think Nutty Professor is kind of like a commentary on his own comedy because he becomes, like, not himself. But that other self is a joke.
A joke?
That's how a jerk.
oh yeah, he's a joke. There we go. I gotcha, yeah.
That's how I see it, at least. Okay, so Tristan's on the first level where you really need to start making some combos.
My gosh, this music. It's killing me.
Yeah, it's got that GBA single loop music going on.
Yeah. So Jerry Lewis was in other wonderful movies like The Delicate Delinquent. What a name. It's Only Money. Yeah, The Nutty Professor. It's a mad world. Okay, Driver running over hat. He was in one scene there. That movie's really good. But unfortunately, if he was only in a cameo, then I'm not going to count that. The Family Jewels. Fair. Okay. Boing.
Are we supposed to get the Day the Clown Cried, speaking of Jerry Lewis? Isn't that supposed to, like, come out of the vault at some point before not too long?
Maybe. I don't know what that movie is, though.
It was kind of a misguided attempt at a Holocaust movie.
Oh, no. Okay.
It was so bad that he looked at it and just said, okay, I'm not going to release this.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to not release it until you're dead. I think that's... Yeah, and then after that, I want to see your crappy art. Come on. I want to see the crap that you made that you're like, oh no, this isn't okay. Oh, I got to put this away. I'm not going to get rid of it because, you know, it's a part of my life, but we are hiding this because it sucks and is very problematic.
Yeah.
Show me the clown. Show me the... send out the clowns? Whatever. Do that.
Send them in, send them out, send them somewhere.
Send them to me. Well, you know what? As the match goes on, we do have referees who are helping to keep track of the progress that's being made. And for this match, we have Nakagashi and Bad Chop will prank chop. Bad Chop, why are you going to prank chop? How dare you?
Just getting in the spirit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Well, they're helping to keep track of the progress for this match. So the progress is based first on the level reached and then the objective/points progress, and ties are going to be based off of who made that first. So the furthest level is most important, and Tristan currently has the lead, I believe, on level 8, whereas Not Electa is lagging behind. But with that said, Tristan tends to be one of our stronger players and has done well in Kusogrand8 before. I'm not too surprised to see Tristan doing well in a race setting here.
Yeah. I see Not Electa's having some more trouble with some of the levels, which I think is understandable.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, the thing is, like, it's important for the GMs to get a win. Why? It actually doesn't matter at all. But if they want to keep the lead ahead of the referees, the refs currently have 2-1 victory against our game masters. And so Tristan taking a win would be the tie for the referees and our GMs. We'll just have to see how it boils down.
Well,
of course, are we only doing it this weekend? I don't think so, but I'm still keeping a running tally.
you gotta get a tie though, in case the next one's the final match. It has to be a tie going into the finale, so you have all the highest stakes.
Yeah, personally, I'm trying to think, do I have a team that I'm cheering for? Like, I know all the GMs pretty well. And a lot of them, like, I do consider friends. But then our referee team has just stepped up so much. Like, after really being solidified this year, you've done so much to help out that, like, it's completely changed the way that Kusogrand8 works. It's made my life so much easier. So it's like, I don't know. Cheer for friends or cheer for people who made my life easier? Who are also kind of friends.
I was gonna say, I hope the referees are also kind of friends.
Yeah, like, I'm getting to know you, you know? Getting to know all about you. Like, your taste in video games. And your bad taste in video games as well.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh no, Tristan, causing trouble.
I gotta root for Not Electa though, because I'm on Team Ref.
Yeah. Well, understandable. The referee's got to cheer for Team Ref.
Yeah. Tristan's on one of the first really tricky levels, because you only have to get, like, the 3 guys, but they're all, like, automatically aggro on you.
Yeah, they're pretty aggressive.
Yeah, and you only have 2 minutes to get through it, too.
Oi! It's a good damage sound effect, okay? Who made this game? This is definitely not Infogrames. This is too good for Infogrames.
Good question. Moby Games says it's 3D Light, who only made one other game?
Really? Okay.
They worked on Quarn Armada Tactics, which came out in 2020?
Well, interesting. Let me see who worked on this. Production by Bruno Bonnell, who also worked on Titeuf Mega Party in 2019 for PS4. Okay. Hot Pixel, don't know what that is. The Matrix Path of Neo, he was the CEO. Very nice. Okay, Driver Series, Lucky Luke, I see Super Monkey Ball. Wait, which Lucky Luke? For PS1? Okay. That was published by Infogrames. I'm sensing some Infogrames crossover here. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, Smurfs Travel the World, Prisoners of the Sun for Super Nintendo. Yeah, okay. So maybe after Infogrames dissolved, this guy moved over and worked on some games from this company that existed for 2 games, you know?
Yeah, I looked at their website. It looks like a lot of what 3D Light Studio does is just like illustration work.
Oh, really?
I can't tell because I can only barely read French, but there's a lot of like, yeah, it says something about logo and mascotte, brochure, identité visuelle.
Okay.
So it sounds unusual that they have made any games.
I mean,
I just wonder how they ended up here.
yeah, well, I mean, there are a lot of companies that will make 1 or 2 games just for some reason. I mean, heck, that's how the devs of Blizzard got started. They worked for a printing company, from what I understand, and the printing company was like, let's make a game. And they did. They made Gordo 106, and the 2 people working there who went and founded Blizzard were like, you know what, we kind of like doing this. Let's go ahead and make our own company. And then they made one of the biggest game companies of all time.
Wild. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. The things you learn when digging into bad video games, let me tell you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so the music for this game, I believe, is Alistair Brimble, as was said in chat. Some people were like, this sounds very Amiga-esque, and yeah, it's no surprise that Alistair Brimble had his hands on this.
No, Tristan ran out of time.
Not the time, no.
This level is also big, and it is a maze. Like, anytime you see the house, just know that that's gonna be a maze.
Yeah, do you just have to create a specific amount of chaos, or do you have to piss everybody off?
On this one, it's just pissing everybody off. On some of them, you do need a point goal. Like the one Note Electa's on, you need a certain amount of points before you can move on.
Gotcha. Okay, that's good to know that, like, the goal isn't necessarily always the same. It's a little bit different. The players do need to check pretty consistently in order to make sure that they are, like, doing the right goal for the level. Yeah.
But it's fortunate before each level, the goal is shown in pictures. Like, if it had been text, we probably would have played this for like a couple minutes and then gone, I don't know what's going on.
Oi!
I think I saw who Tristan's looking for, and then they went away from them. But maybe I saw the wrong person.
Maybe that was it. No, I mean, you can see on the edges, like there's a little marker on the edges of the screen to show you where the enemies are. Honestly, I can understand why you bring this to Kusogrand8. Like, this game, I actually think is pretty good. Or at least pretty interesting. It's novel. However, it's also kind of silly. Like, this is... like, all you're doing is just hurting people and then running away with your stupid smile.
Yeah, I think it really fits that silly, weird angle of Kuso. And it's like, it doesn't have the most polish, but you're not going to play a lot of games like this.
Oh, yeah. Defi rate. I feel like whatever message that is in French, it's got to be sarcastic. Oh, it is Infogrames. You see, Infogrames logo just popped up.
Yeah, it is Infogrames. It's just not devved by them.
Fine. How did Infogrames, like, that's why the game ended up being fine. because it wasn't made by Infogrames, it was just published by them. That's really... There are very few games that they developed that ended up being fantastic. I mean, Alone in the Dark, one of the big exceptions there.
Yeah. There's a...
And, also the Game Boy ports of the Tintin games, those are actually pretty legit.
I think they did some alright Looney Tunes games. Oh. Apparently Tristan's gamepad exploded.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no, it doesn't... Okay. So, Tristan's controller died.
That's unfortunate.
We're suggesting alternatives like using a keyboard.
I think keyboard might be doable on this one.
Okay, we'll see if Tristan is able to figure out a way to keep playing, because if not, this might end up being a forfeit by controller.
That's very unfortunate. I feel bad even though I had nothing to do with it, unless Titeuf somehow caused this.
It could be Titeuf. Okay.
I'm willing to blame it on Titeuf.
Titeuf? Okay.
Yeah, I think we're all just going to blame Titeuf
And
for
there
this
we go.
one.
Tristan is back into the game, still in the lead. And just so you know, the levels currently reached. Tristan is on level 8, Not Electa on level 7. So Not Electa is actually getting pretty close. And there we go.
Oh, yep, they're both on the same level now then, aren't they?
Yep,
Yeah.
This nightmare house. With that said, the points do matter, how many points they have. If they are able to keep track of that for, well, I mean, it'll be displayed on the level. Of course, points don't really matter for this level per se.
Yeah, this one, it's just getting all the guys, and Tristan has gotten 2 of them at least.
2 out of 3, okay.
Tristan the Titeuf.
Tristan the Titeuf? That is so sad. Okay, where's the third dude? Probably down right. Is that
That
nerd?
might be him. That looks like him.
Oh
can see on the
no!
right-
Tristan got
Oh, no.
literally murdered. How dare you?
You can see on the right side when they go into their inventory what they have left to get. It X's out the ones they've already pranked.
Yep, Tristan had already pranked 2 of them, as 2 of them were crossed out. The first one in the list wasn't crossed out, and usually in video game logic, I would assume that, like, the one that's closer to the entrance, or the closest to the entrance is usually the first one that would be on the list, but that might not be true. Also, I didn't realize that, like, the way that they looked in the menu is precisely the way that they look in the game, and you need to go after them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's decent design.
Like, it really does give you a lot of information, considering the game is in French. Like, there's a lot of design that could have made this, like, easily playable without knowing French.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost surprised they didn't try and bring this over to America and maybe slap a different license on it.
A little bit. Yeah, I think that would be doable, but also that would be a whole, like, you might have to redo all of the graphics because, like, it's very stylized.
Oh yeah, that might be the biggest problem with that. Like, if this was a GBC game, it probably would have been easier. A Calvin and Hobbes game, that would have been interesting.
Okay, was that a level beaten, or was that Tristan running out of time?
I think Tristan just quit the level.
Ah, gotcha. That makes sense.
I think the characters can kind of just wander, which is causing a problem.
Yeah. Tristan currently just trying to pick up as many traps as possible.
Yeah. Also don't think this level really has any health, which also makes it difficult.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Though. I believe they can both get past this.
Okay, there we go. Tristan taking down nerd with glasses.
I think that nerd is supposed to be like Titeuf's friend too.
But Tristan already got the nerd. Why throw more traps at him? That's what I'm confused about. Like, you should be going after other people, right?
I wonder if Tristan doesn't know that they need to go after other people.
Possibly. Oh my gosh, could Tristan have made it this far without being able to notice that the characters look different?
Like, I think they'd at least notice on the screen that there's X's.
Yeah, this is fascinating. Very interesting that we're having that kind of problem. I'm gonna watch Not Electa though and see if like the same thing is happening to them, because I'm not sure. Okay, there you go. You got him. They were marked.
Yeah, I think they both kind of keep. Well, Not Electa might have just been trying to get the guy off them.
Okay, there you go. You got another one, Tristan. Now you just got to go for the third person. Wherever they may be. Oh,
I think that's them.
That's them.
I think that's them.
That's all three.
Yeah, you got them all.
Now, all you have to do is leave, Tristan, and you're done. You will still be in the lead if you get them all. Question is, where's the exit for this place?
Yeah, that's the question.
I'm glad that there's like a sneak button, but you look like an incredible goober when you sneak.
Don't most people look like incredible goobers while sneaking?
Oh, absolutely. That's part of the fun. Oh no, Tristan got slapped. Tristan, you need to find the exit. That's all you need to do. Where is it?
I think I saw it on screen at some point. It's somewhere, for sure.
I think you have to go all the way to the south, then to the right and up. But I'm not 100% sure.
This level is a mess.
Okay, yeah, unfortunately, Tristan having to do this again, getting back into it. Oh, apparently some people are goobers all the time, not just while they are awake. Oh, there's a door to the exit, I think, that Tristan just saw, so top left.
Did it have the arrow on it?
I mean, Tristan can't leave right now, so I didn't see an arrow, but
I'm pretty sure it shows a grayed out arrow if it if you find the exit but you can't go through it yet.
Okay. So, yeah, that wouldn't have been the exit then. Okay, Nautilect, what are you doing? You're running a lot. Come on, you gonna pull a prank? No, I'm gonna grab a clock. Literally, can you imagine, like, having a timed task for work and you're like, but I picked up the clock?
Nautilect found the exit, but doesn't have all the people yet. So if they just can just remember where the exit is, that could be useful for a future run. I think they're just letting the timer run out.
Yeah. Okay, Tristan is headed in the correct direction for the exit as well, but it's to the left and not to the right. There's the clock. I think it's just to the left here. Yeah. And there we go.
Yep,
Tristan is through the level. That is a clear lead, everybody.
A Mega Terminator for that one. I have no idea what the rankings are about. I don't know if it matters at all.
You're my Mega Terminator.
Oh, thank you. So this level, you just have to run.
Run, Tristan, run!
I assume this guy's mad because you picked on him last level.
I mean, you certainly did. And there we go, you got through. Decalc. Do slip.
Okay, do slip.
It do slip. That is true.
I think this is the one I was thinking of where it really wants you to combo, because you cannot get 160 points if you're just doing like one-offs on this one. Well, you can, but it's gonna take a while.
And there goes not elected. Yeah, the thing is, Tristan spent a lot of time on this level, but I think that, like, even though I don't personally completely understand why it took a long time, it's taking not elected a long time as well. That's a thing. Like, if it takes somebody a reasonable amount of time, or like they're stuck on something for a while, there's a high chance that everybody is going to get stuck on that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 8 was definitely a stopping point when we played too.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's just a tough level. I don't know what it is about it. It's the timer, it's the lack of health, it's the maze. It's just all three, I guess.
Yeah. It's a little fascinating, like it, and the fact that there was no collectible health, I think, like, making any mistake and getting slapped by one of the dudes here, like, you can only be slapped 3 times and then you're pretty much done.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight health system. Like, I think that's one of the things where if this game was a little better, that would maybe be fixed. Maybe getting more health, or...
Maybe. Alistair, stop farting at me. My gosh.
I think the other way to kind of get around it would just be to do something like a goat simulator where you don't really have health.
Yeah. I mean, possibly. I think that the way that they have it here is probably fine.
French help?
Yeah, do you know what,
I don't know what this means.
Yeah, I think that was just like, you survived the block, is what it looked like.
Yeah, I think it might have been you got through the first 10 levels.
Oh, apparently it was an option screen? Okay.
I guess. I did check and make sure neither of them were fluent in French, because that could definitely give an advantage. Tristan got by that dog.
Don't get caught by dog. That's bad.
I don't think you can prank dog either, because I don't think dog understand the idea of prank.
I mean, you can prank a dog, but it's not fun because the dog's just gonna be sad. Not like not gonna be angry, okay? Like the fun of the fun of the prank is the reaction. And if the doggy's just gonna cry, like whimper and go off into the corner, I don't want that.
Yeah, we tried kind of pranking one of our cats once. Like, we would put something under a napkin and then we'd like slide the thing out and then lift the napkin, but then she would just focus on the napkin being lifted.
Oh, just was attacking the napkin?
Yeah, she didn't care at all about what had been under the napkin.
That's so good. See, you gotta hide one of her toys, like the thing that she loves the most, which might just be napkins. Hide a napkin under another napkin, you know?
Yeah, she likes playing with napkins. She likes napkins and straws.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not gonna prank this cat. I think the cat might be too dumb to be pranked.
That's our smarter cat. Haven't even tried pranking the dumb one.
Does the dumb one like napkins?
Not really.
Perfect.
The dumb one actually likes toys, but he finds weird things as a toy. Like, we have one of those Lego separators around, and that's been his favorite toy recently.
Ooh, interesting. Oh, someone said a good prank is to stack treats on a dog until they wake up, and then they eat them. Is that a prank, or is that just giving food to your dog?
Well, you take pictures. That's kind of like pranking.
But the dog doesn't know.
Well, you can give the dog a social media account.
I mean, maybe if you say "lol, get pranked," it counts. Okay, Tristan is back to the title screen.
Tristan is back to the title screen? Just select, I guess. Should be, yeah. I don't know why that happened. Oh, I think the message Tristan got was that survival mode had been unlocked.
Oh, okay. We'll not tell Not Electa. Not Electa, if they make it there, they get to be confused by French as well. Sometimes French just defeats you in Kusogrand8. Actually, in general, we try to make it so that, like, language stuff is not going to be an issue. Either that the language doesn't matter, or give enough of a translation that people can get through things. Of course, this match technically doesn't matter. It's just for bragging rights between GMs and referees. You know, Not Electa, one of our referees, Tristan, our GM. So if they get a little bit thrown off, I say, well, that's fun.
Yeah, if I was to put this in an actual match, I think I would want to go through it a little more and get some more of the French translations out. Like, there's a lot of pictures, but I do think at some points it's like, I don't know what it says now.
I am telling Tristan that we will be willing to give some bonus time due to the controller issue, and I think like 2 minutes is probably going to be fair to issue there. I know, like, the referees, I want to not make you have to judge how much time to give an opponent. However, Tristan is so far in the lead that it's probably not going to matter. But I would say, like, if it does matter, and because I don't want anybody to feel like they're in the lead or behind, I like to still offer that so that it's consistent, that we always tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The onus is on me. There we go. The onus is my bonus.
The onus is your bonus.
Yeah.
I don't even know what onus means.
Onus is usually the burden. So, like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, if you have the burden of proof because you made a claim, then the onus is on you. Clades, that is not what onus means, okay? But I'm gonna allow it, Automod.
I think that's appropriate for this game.
Yeah. Do. If you're watching on YouTube and you're a little bit confused about when we talk to chat, apologies. I usually try to explain it, but this was just Clade saying onus anus, okay? That's literally all it was. There you go. I hope you're happy, YouTube. I said the word anus for you.
I think YouTube's gonna be thrilled.
YouTube. You want to be my girlfriend? Huh? You want to date YouTube? You want a French kiss? We're watching a French game. Might as well French kiss too.
And it makes that kiss sound effect whenever you die.
Yeah, why? I don't want the game kissing me.
Oh, don't elect me. What are the bullies warp? What?
Well, don't do that.
Okay, well that's a new one.
Oi, I know. Oi, oi, oi. I don't care. Oi, your face.
If there's different music where Tristan is. I don't know that there is, but...
Let me see. Okay, because we are in the next set of levels, it's possible. Okay, not elected's music go away. Oh yeah. Oh, we got different music, everybody.
A slightly different jam.
Yeah.
GBA sound chip. Not so good.
You know what? It's fine. It's more than I need.
That's fair. Like, as a kid, we would often just play, like, GBA games with the sound off.
Really? I mean, I never really played GBA when I was young. Okay, Tristan still has 3 enemies to take down. I don't like the melty trees, though.
We did a lot of, like, GBA or DS at restaurants and stuff.
Ah.
So you can't really hear it anyways, and... If you could hear it, you don't want everybody to be blasted with GBA music.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or the trauma center, like the nurse yelling doctor at trauma center or whatever.
That's a pretty good base, though. I love that Grandma even gets so angry at you that she just chases you around and tries to strangle you.
Yeah, I think that's Titeuf's teacher.
Oh, okay. Grandma,
I think
teacher, grandma.
She's the most justified to be angry at Titeuf, even.
I think all of them are justified because Titeuf is legitimately a butt.
He is.
Wait a second, how did it not change the music? No, I meant to move it over. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can do this. Everybody, I have the skills.
I believe.
Yay. Oh no, Deafy rate.
Deafy rate.
Yeah, I hate when I get the Deafy rate. Top chrono. You want to get the top chrono?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
you need to get the top chrono.
Yeah. Instead of mid chrono. My gosh. And then there's a chrono that doesn't even speak to you. What the crap? I don't even understand that guy. Just got red hair running around, doesn't say anything, just stabs things. How dare you?
Related, I was gonna say, isn't the mid chrono Chrono Cross?
Oh no. Oh, you're in trouble.
I'm joking.
Although, yeah, I kind of agree.
We ain't played that game since we were a kid. We did read a Let's Play at one point, and we're not impressed.
I beat the game. There are some moments that I feel are very legit. Like, they're not all of the game, but there are some points in the game that genuinely are moving. And the fact that you get to turn into a kitty at the beginning of the game, that's worthwhile as well.
I mean, any game with furries is gonna have that going for it, at least.
Yeah, you got the furry aspect, okay? You've got Radical Dreamers. Yep. You got those two things.
You do have those things. The one character, I don't remember what it is. Is it like the dog? The fluffy dog or something? It's like a Nopon from Xenoblade.
I don't recall. There are just there's so many characters in the game.
Yeah. There was kind of a thing in PS1 RPG where it was kind of like, we have the most X, like Star Ocean 2 bragged about how many endings it had.
Oh, yeah, huh?
And then Chrono Cross had like 1 billion characters.
Yeah. I did like that there was such a wide variety of characters and like the types of moves that they had. But I don't really remember any of them, unfortunately. I wonder what Nautilect is doing. Nautilect is mostly just chilling at the moment. I made... Yeah, you already talked about that. But yeah, I'll say that I still think it's a worthwhile game. Some of the music is, like, outstanding. Some of the best music in video game history. The game itself, doesn't... Yeah, some of it isn't fantastic. But
yeah, we definitely want to give it another shot at some point.
Yeah, and if not, just, like, listening to some of the music, legitimately good. Heck, even the, like, overworld music, if you want to call it that, I can... Even while listening to this game, I can imagine it in my head, even though I haven't listened to the music for probably 5 or 10 years. I can still imagine it.
And even though you're hearing Titeuf music.
Yeah, like, trying to imagine any music other than Titeuf is genuinely difficult.
Oh, what? Oh, Tristan had it almost done and then quit.
Aw. Or did time run out? Or did Tristan said, oh, uh-oh.
I think Tristan might have hit the wrong button.
Oh, Tristan thought that it had a 150 score requirement.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, no, the requirement is beat up people, I think.
Yeah, this one's just a beat up people level.
Or beat up and get a certain score. Like,
I feel like the score is kind of... A lot of GBA games have that kind of score component, just... I guess you were supposed to get copies and, like, compare with your friends. Who did the gag machine best? Z gag machine, excuse me.
Titeuf Z gag machine. I don't know, I want to meet up with my friends and say, like, hey, who of us has the highest score on level 13 Titeuf, huh? That's right.
I'm the Terminator. I forget what the other descriptive word on the Terminator was. Mega Terminator, there we go.
Mega Terminator, okay. Be a Mega Terminator, everybody. Oh no, not Electa, stop getting slapped by Unibrow.
I think I just saw his name on Tristan's screen. It's like Jean-Claude. Oh.
Damn.
Oh, they comboed Tristan on that one.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to get away from him, but not get hit by the traps yourself, Titeuf. Oh my gosh. Is it possible to get through taking literally no damage whatsoever?
No damage run, let's go.
Damageless.
Titeuf Z-Gag Machine damageless.
Z-Gag Machine, there we go, damageless, baby! Mega Terminator! That's how you become the Mega Terminator, you take no damage. Yeah, Tristan has to fight 3 petards.
Well, I hope it doesn't get hoisted by them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this kid's name is Vomito. And his bit is that he vomits all the time.
Oh, poor child.
In the minigame one, there's actually, like, one of the games is you have to, like, spin one of those playground spinny things until he vomits.
Oh, no. Oh, this is gross out humor. I mean, okay, sure, it has poop that you put around, like, but yeah. I'm not even thinking about that. Like, poop doesn't... in video games, poop isn't real, so it doesn't gross me out.
I'm a little grossed out by it. We've never been a fan of the poop emoji either.
Well, it's too happy to be poop. Like, poop... If it's accurate poop emoji, it's got to be a little depressed.
You should write that to Emoji Corp. Make the poop emoji a little depressed.
Just a little more, okay?
It doesn't have to be sad, just a little depressed.
Just a little bit. You might want to put some stress lines underneath its eyes, you know? Like, oh, I've been working too hard, you know?
Tristan has an interesting strategy going for this, which seems to be like, get him tripped and then just surround him with dynamite. Oh, that might be it. Oh, that worked. And you just gotta get out.
Ah, you got slapped.
Gotta leave. You're good. You got the door.
Yeah, the door's... Oh, it's right there. It's up. Tristan.
Tristan! You can leave. You're good.
I think Tristan is
Just
being
just
a dork.
stunning on him.
Yeah, this is like teabagging. T-posing.
Teabag posing.
Tristan! What if not Electa catches up? It's not happening, but what if?
It could happen. I think Not Electa made it through the stage.
Okay.
It's Tristan's controller. Okay.
It's Tristan's controller. Okay. But Not Electa's stopped as well?
Does this stage just crash for people? No. Yeah. That level does not give the door icon for some reason.
Yeah, so as it turns out, Not Electa's level did not have the exit for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why that level does that, because I saw that on Tristan's too. It doesn't mark the door.
Strange. But yep, that's how it goes. Not Electa, you can do it. You can totally make the comeback. It's not happening. Tristan's on level 16, Not Electa's on level 9. I do not see any way to have a comeback, but we still get to listen to this music for another, 15 seconds?
Oh, you can listen as long as you want.
Yep, about 15 seconds. You can say oi all you want, child. I don't care. Okay. I'm done. We're done. This is time. Time.
This
Hope
was
y'all
a match.
enjoyed. Welcome to Kusogrand8. We're done with this game. And that was Titeuf, a game made by an incredible company. I'm really confused. I had a bowl of... Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I ate some yakisoba, and I was like, where did I put it? It disappeared. And I kept looking around, and I couldn't find my yakisoba, but there it is. Okay. Hello, welcome, and I have to say congratulations, Tristan. You managed to get all the way to level 16. Holy crap.
Yeah, I could have finished that. So I want to explain what was happening with my gamepad.
Please
I got
do.
I got a brand new 8-bit DOE Pro 2 whatever, right? And I've used it like twice. It's
Okay.
brand new. And in my genius, I mapped the paddles under the grips to hold this to turbo, like auto fire a button, and hold this to swap 2 buttons.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
what happened was, something would happen that would cause me to clinch, and I would hit both of them at the same time while hitting buttons, and then my entire controller mapping would go, I don't know what, and I would have no idea how to fix it, and I would have to unplug my controller to reboot it.
Oh jeez. Yeah,
So that was entirely my fault.
we have not mapped those paddles to anything because we're like, we will hit those by accident.
You will, and if I could have unmapped them, I would have, but unmapping them requires booting up this special configuration program. It would have taken 10 minutes.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, probably best to keep moving on. Like, keyboard controls might have been doable with the game, but at the same time, if you only run into the problem like once or twice, whatever, it worked. Not Electa, good to have you here. I want to know, what are your thoughts about this game, Titeuf?
It's very French. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I honestly, I had no idea what I was doing on half these levels. Like the one I got stuck on, I thought I was missing something because the door icon wasn't coming up. Because on every other level for me, the door icon came up the second I could complete it. and then I went to the door. But on that level, I didn't see the door icon until I got close to the door. I don't know if that's how it normally works, and I just was always close enough to the door to not notice that before.
I don't know.
That level's just weird for some reason, because I saw that happen to Tristan too on that one.
Yeah, so I was convinced I was missing something, and I wasn't.
There's a couple of times I definitely had to just scrap a run because I was near the end, especially the time limit levels, and I didn't know where the door was yet. And even like revealing it, sometimes it wouldn't show up.
Yeah. But you both managed to be successful. You made a lot of progress. Tristan, it just seemed like it clicked a little bit better for you, although one thing that I noticed is that occasionally you forgot what the objective of the level was.
Yeah, I actually wasted a bunch of time on one level that had just prank 5 people because for some reason, I thought it had a 150 point requirement. So I was trying to set up like this ultimate wombo combo, and then I opened the menu to combine items, and I went, wait, that doesn't, oh, okay. But as far as clicking with it goes, I guess I'll ask, Chad as well, if anyone has ever heard of a game called Deception Dark Delusion.
Oh, yeah, I can see that as a comparison.
I 100%ed that. I played a ton of it. So this clicked with me almost instantly as kind of the same sort of concept, except instead of playing like this sadomasochistic bitch that's trying to maximize the pain she inflicts on everyone, you play a brat, which is fair because I've been called both things.
You'll get there. I think Titeuf's egg will crack.
Yeah. So, as usual, whenever I see infogrames, I get a little bit scared. But I actually think this was a pretty decent game, in my opinion. Like, it does what it's trying to do. Maybe it gets a little bit repetitive, but I don't know. I'm kind of interested in it.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, not Electa? Do you have any strong opinions about the game?
It was interesting. I feel like it probably would have been more fun if I knew what was going on half the time.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's good if this was in a non-important match, because I would definitely want to write some more notes for giving this out.
Yeah, like you both still managed to figure out more or less what you needed to do. Yeah, and there's no problem. Like, this is a very different genre from pretty much anything except maybe Home Alone NES. It's just an extremely different genre, and because of that, like, no expectations for anybody going into this. However, I'm proud to say, Tristan, you have tied up the GM team with the ref team. It is now 2 against 2 for wins. Woo-hoo. Yeah. So, Tristan, are you doing anything stream-wise these days that people should know about?
Oh man, I keep wanting to stream and then things keep happening because like the time that is usually my normal stream time and has been for years and years is now the time that I look over and my friend group is doing something. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna stream today, and I look over and there's 7 people in the friend group voice chat and they're doing something I want to join in on. So in short, no. I'm in theory in the middle of playing through Tales of Symphonia whenever I get around to finishing it.
Oh, cool. Well, that's all right. I mean, we all go through different phases, and honestly, if streaming is more of a fun hobby for you, don't make it a job if it's still something that you enjoy. Oh my god. I still enjoy it, Tristan, even though it is my job. Yeah. So what about you, Not Electa? What are you doing these days? I know that you were the GM just a couple matches ago for Fishy.
Yeah, nothing really to plug for me. I mostly just hang out, watch Twitch streams, been doing all the rep stuff for Kuso. I've been meaning to get more into just joining in on stuff, like events and stuff that happen, like, Smite's Arcade Pit and Speed Bump and whatnot, but I just haven't had the time recently, so I haven't really been doing much worth plugging.
That is all right. Well, thank you both. What about you, Buster Curry? Anything that you're up to that people should know about?
We're still plugging away at our YouTube channel. We got Let's Plays. We just finished up like the remake of Resident Evil 4. And if you like licensed games, we're always playing some of those.
Okay, and where can we find you on YouTube? Is it also Buster Curry?
Yeah, it is also Buster Curry.
Perfect.
So, yep.
Well, that makes life easy. Thank you all so much. We'll go ahead and move on to the last match of the day. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.